We're here with Christos Koukliotis, who represents the Archbishop of Cyprus. And we're going to ask you a few questions. First of all, how would you define cultural diplomacy?
Well, I think that is relations that develop between different cultures and religions. And we live in a multicultural society, so to understand the other, the perception of the other, is really important in our world. So I think that cultural diplomacy, it's investigate and researches exactly how these relations have been developed between nations and religions.
So, how people can participate in cultural diplomacy?
How people would participate?
Yeah, or can participate.
Well, you mean in institutional?
Normal people, just they.
The most important thing in regarding understanding the other is to get to know the perception of the other. We are discussing. There is an interesting conference now discussing exactly the role of religion in contribution of peace. But we have to define peace that is. We have to accept that peace. It's an inner and also external process. Inner because the external peace derives from the peace exists in our hearts, in our soul. So that's the in regarding your question. The most important thing for a community or individual is to understand, to try to understand the position of the other. And of course it's difficult because there are. In many cases there are psychological and or physical obstacles to do that. So these obstacles must be fallen. These walls that divide our worlds need to we have to break inside us the walls that divide our world. But this process can be is important to be made in our hearts, in our souls, and then that will reflect to the world.
Ah, perfect. Why is religion important in order to build peace?
A wise man said once, the role of religion is not to make politics. The role of religion is to make politics possible. In this respect, that's the role. And I give you an example from my country, which Archbishop Christos Koukliotis, the head of the Orthodox Church of Cyprus, is on ongoing dialogue with the Muslim leadership. And the situation in Cyprus for 40 years is such that there was no communication, no dialogue between the religious leaders. From 2009, the Church of Cyprus has started a dialogue with the Mufti of Cyprus, and that helped a lot because it allowed people who are working in the dialogue, the Archbishop, the Mufti, and to understand the position of the other. And then having and from the moment that the religious leaders understand that there are a certain situation causes pain and causes difficulty to one or the other community, they try to change the stereotypes that exist between the two communities. So from the moment there is a separation, a division of the island, the world will fall only if there is a significant change in people's souls. So that's the role they're trying. That is the role of religion in respect of my country.
Thank you so much for your answer.
One final question. What role do you think symposia like this and opportunities to discuss interfaith dialogue outside of Cyprus or within Cyprus can help play to encourage people, the general public, to have open dialogue with one another?
Definitely, such events are very important, but it's one level is theory and one level is action. So the religious leader in Cyprus just trying to incarnate their beliefs, their values for justice and reconciliation into actions. So the more important thing for the people who are suffered in, I can say, in both community, is to see clearly that something is moving. It's not in words, because a lot of words have been held for too many years. But what is changing now is that both religious leaders have accept each other, and they are able to move forward, because exactly they moved beyond words. They are making their promises into actions. So that's the most important thing.
Thank you. Thank you so much for your
You're
time. It has
welcome.
been a pleasure and an honor to have you here today.
It's my pleasure for being here.
Thank you.